says we are live. Okay. All right, it says we're live. We've got a few people in here. Hi, you guys, and welcome to another episode of VLOGMAS. It hit me that I haven't worn an ugly Christmas sweater in a video yet, so I wanted to immediately change that. Just a heads up on a few things. Thank you for everyone who's voted so far on the Broadway Awards. If you look at the end of any of my VLOGMAS videos, I was nominated for one of the categories. I'm actually category 4, and if you haven't voted yet, it's 1 vote per email address, and I think I'm now in 2nd place. So if you have not voted, the link is down in the description. And once again, every thumbs up on these videos is $1 donated to Operation Christmas Child. Hi, you guys. Hi, Carrie. Let me know who's tuning in and where you're from. But I wanted to talk today about money and minimalism because towards the end of the year, everybody's looking forward to their New Year's resolutions, which more often than not do include money and how to either make or save more of it. So I wanted to talk about minimalism and how it has saved me money personally. But I do want to say at the very beginning of this video that I do not have kids or like the big financial responsibilities that might hold other people back. So this is not a one-size-fits-all thing, just honest ways that minimalism has saved me money. The first one, and yes, I have them written down here on a list. The first one I have is my mortgage, because I don't have a lot of possessions. Like, I do have possessions clearly, but because I don't have an excess of them, I'm able to live in a smaller home. I live in a condo, and I didn't need the square footage. I didn't need a lot of closet space. I was able to comfortably fit in my home that I have now, and I didn't need to, you know, go out and get a storage unit. I didn't need to have more space and get a bigger place. So minimalism has helped me in the fact that I can live in a small set of cubic feet and be comfortable. Let me know in the comments if you rent or buy. I always like to know, people on my channel, do you rent or buy? Hi, Carrie. Your comment just popped up. I think it popped up twice. Okay. Number 2 is in my closets. Again, because I don't have an excessive amount of clothes. Now, I don't live off of that whole 33-piece wardrobe because I do have to have clothes that fit teacher, performer, MC. I have a lot of different hats that I fill. So while I do have more clothes than, you know, the average minimalist would, I do try to keep them organized and keep strictly what I need. And in turn, my closet can be organized very well. It's not going to be overflowing with things. I really just keep more so what I need. My clothes, I don't keep a lot of clothes that bring me joy, and I know that's like the way minimalism is supposed to work. You keep what you need and what brings you joy. When it comes to clothes, it's more so what I need. Am I teaching this day? Am I performing this day? Do I have a speaking event this day? Do I just want to lounge in my leggings this day? That's actually what I have on now. Ugly Christmas sweater and leggings. So the first one was my mortgage and being able to live in a smaller unit home. And number 2 was my closet and being able to keep it condensed. It also shows me that, you know, I have everything I need in my closet. So when I go out shopping, I know that I don't have to go out and buy something every time I go to Target or Old Navy or Kohl's or any place that sells clothing. I know that I don't need those things, and I'm less likely to pull out cash on my credit card and buy them. Number 3 on my list is my office. And being minimalistic in my office really helps in the fact that I have 1 work computer, 1 work laptop. I like to have space on my desk. I don't like to clutter it with a bunch of things. I have moved into audiobooks and ebooks more than having the physical books around me. And if I do need a book, I will go to the library and get it. I think I said in a previous video, my taxes already pay for the library, so in turn, I've already paid for the books in the library. So if I need that book, I will go over there and rent it and check it out and then return it when I am done. What else is on my list? This Dayquil has not kicked in yet. Oh, this one is definitely appropriate. Number 4 on this list is seasonal decor. A lot of the things you see in my holiday videos is the same as last year, and that is because I have 1 box for seasonal decor. I have 2 different wreaths that go on my door depending on the season, and I don't feel the need to go out and buy a brand new Christmas tree every year. I have a fake poinsettia because they're poisonous to cats if they're real. I am a big fake tree advocate. So one, we're not, cutting down as many trees, and two, you're not spending the money to buy a new tree every year. You can just take it out of the box, put it together, plug it in, and it is good to go. I do have decor for the springtime, fall, October, Thanksgiving season, and Christmas. Those are like my 3 decorative seasons here in the house. But once again, I just have one box that holds all my seasonal decor. And it can be difficult to not want to go buy more, especially when you go to Big Lots and Home Goods and they're so cute and you want to have everything in your house. You just remind yourself that you don't need them. You've got everything that has to fit into one box. It goes right up into my office closet and everything fits comfortably. I know this background doesn't really look very minimalistic because I've got all these books. Teach with those, gifts under the tree, and then just things that I have. It's organized chaos. But number 5, I think I've mentioned this in the other ones, but my counter space. I have unsubscribed from a plethora of magazines this year. I don't get the newspaper. They still deliver a phone book here to my housing unit. I don't know why. I don't know if we get that in just being a resident, but I like to keep my dining room table and my countertops clean of clutter. I have a basket that all mail will go into, and when I get my mail, I'll take all the junk mail, put it right into recycling, and then the mail that I do want to go through goes into a basket. So there's a set space that all mail will go into, so it's not thrown all over the counters. I've tried to make a habit of keeping my dishes clean and having my counters wiped down before I go to bed. Oh, I'm getting some messages on here. I think Caitlin says hello. But anyway, my counter space was on that list, just keeping it nice and clean, clutter-free, so I feel like I'm starting the day doing what's on my task list and not feeling like I have to clean before I, get to my tasks. Number 6 is my makeup collection. I do feel like while I like makeup, I have one standard set of makeup that I do every single day. Might tweak it a little bit if it's a performance day or if I'm going to be under lights and need to have a better lipstick or something, but 9 times out of 10 I have a standard makeup routine. It takes 5 minutes or less, and I have my makeup organized into 3 tiny drawers that sit on my counter. And I know that the top drawer is one thing, the middle drawer is another, and the bottom is another. So if something is running low, I can make a point to add that to my list to go to the grocery store. But seeing them all on my counter every day reminds me I don't need that foundation or that 20th lipstick or a new mascara, because it's all there and it's all on my counter. A lot of organization goes into that, but I feel like it really pays off because it shows me, hey, you can only use one foundation at a time. You can only use one powder at a time. Finish what you have before you go on and get something new. That has saved so much money this year because I used to be someone who would go out and buy makeup purely because it was on sale, and then it would go bad before I could use it, and it was just a waste. So having organized makeup has definitely helped. Number 7 on this list is jewelry. I don't know about you guys, but other than one pair of earrings and my engagement ring, all my jewelry is fake. These are fake pearl earrings. Everything is usually from Claire's or some other, little gypsy jewelry store, just mainly because I'm gonna lose it and I don't want to lose something that actually has a lot of value to it. For me, I have one tiny box on my dresser that has to store all my jewelry. And a lot of my jewelry is gifts or things I picked up on cruise ships or things I got from friends. And I just keep it all in one box. And if it doesn't fit in that box, something has to go to make room for something new. Oh, hi, I'm getting more comments here. Yes, thumbs ups on these videos still do equal $1 donated to Operation Christmas Child. So if you're on here, give this video a quick thumbs up. Number 8 on my list is my phone, and how it's not really minimalistic, but my phone is one model. Like, it's not the newest model, it's the second newest model, and I'm keeping it for the duration of its contract. So when all the new phones came out for 2019, I kept my Google Pixel, and I wasn't tempted to go out and spend the money on a new one. I wanted to wait 1 year until this contract is up, just because there's really nothing wrong with it. I've never really understood the idea of going and getting the latest gadgets when what you have works just fine. Molly asks, what is minimalism? Minimalism is learning to live without the excess. It's learning to live with what you need in your life, and what brings you joy in your life, and not have, you know, excessive amounts of clothes that don't go being used, to have things in your house that you never use or touch. And in a way, being minimalistic helps you save money. We're on number 9 of 10. Number 9, luggage when I travel. I am very minimalistic when I travel because I don't like paying the baggage fees. So whenever I can, I will put everything I need either on my carry-on backpack or in one small suitcase. Most airlines will charge you based on the weight of your luggage, so I do try to pack as minimalistic as possible, take just what I need, don't take the entire bottle of shampoo, get the tiny travel size, neatly put them in their containers in your carry-on, and you are good to go. And last but not least, the 10th minimalistic habit is definitely my budget. And how I keep a minimalistic budget is I keep as many things off the monthly bill as possible, meaning I only keep monthly subscriptions I actually use. If I don't use them, they go. Or if a subscription really isn't doing what it's promised to do, like the Movie Pass here in 2018, that got nixed. That is no longer a thing. I'm very picky with what bills I pay each and every month. Clearly there are some that you can't avoid, but if it doesn't suit me anymore, it doesn't bring me joy, or I really don't need it, I nix it. One that I have used is the HelloFresh food services, because they save me time right now as a first-year music teacher. If I don't have the time to go out and pick meals and grocery shop, it actually picks out my dinners for me and places them on my front porch, and I can just cook them right then and there. Your guys' comments came in too fast and I wasn't able to read them. I'll have to check them on the playback. But that was it. So to recap, it was my mortgage, being able to live in a smaller square unit, my closet, having just one set of decent clothes, definitely quality over quantity. Minimalism is not about going and buying the cheapest things, it's about buying the better quality things so they last longer. So in essence, it's not a cheap lifestyle. Not in the slightest. Well, can be, but not in mine. Third was my office, keeping it nice and clean, not getting an excess of books. 4, seasonal home decor. 5, keeping clean counter space. 6, a simple one-size-fits-all makeup collection. 7, keeping all my jewelry in one box on my dresser, making sure that anything I have for jewelry fits into that box. 8, keeping my phone one model from the newest. I don't know how to say that correctly. It's not the newest, but it's not the oldest. I have a 2017 phone model when the 2018-19 came out. Number 9 is my luggage, and 10 is keeping a very minimalistic budget. Let me know what things like minimalistic based saved you guys money down below in the comments. If you're watching this during the replay, you can leave it there as well. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me being very, very, very sick yesterday. Oh, I think I do have some. What do you do if you are gifted something? Will you have to get rid of it? You don't have to get rid of anything. If that gift is something you need or something you enjoy, you absolutely keep it. I think one of the misconceptions of being minimalistic is that you have to live with X amount of items in your house, and I think that's absolutely not true. If 100 items brings you joy, great. If 1,000 items bring you joy, the point is that you know what's in your house. You can think to yourself, what's in my storage closets? What's in, you know, my cupboards or my cabinets? Is it something that I use? If it's not, give it to somebody who will use it. It's really living within your means. But that is it for this video. Once again, if you have not yet voted for the Broadway World Awards, the link to do so is down below, since I obviously can't put my little 2-minute clip for it. It's down below if you would like to vote. You need an email address to do so. And once again, every thumbs up on these videos is $1 donated to Operation Christmas Child. So on your way out, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next Vlogmas video. Bye, you guys.